7. Barrett outside, the switch. Doncic goes, oh, what a great step! And then he hammers it home! Broke his ankles!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are doing well. So today, I'm going to be giving you guys the game preview of the New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers. Yes, New York Knicks basketball is back already. They're going to be taking on the Indiana Pacers tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, and I'm absolutely pumped up. Of course, not all the starters or not everyone's playing for the Indiana Pacers. We're not even sure what the full set starting lineups are, but there's the projected lineups out. But a guy of TJ Warren's out with an injury, and you have a guy of Karis LeVert who is out as well, and Mitchell Robinson is still recovering from that fractured foot, of course. But I just can't believe New York Knicks basketball is back. I am absolutely pumped up. I know it doesn't really count as anything like the preseason, but I'm interested to see what Rick Carlisle is going to be preaching to these guys, how he's going to respond when these guys go through adversity. Yes, he may not go crazy because it is just the preseason, but you just take a look at the rookies from both squads. I'm really excited to break this game down. I'm not going to be breaking it down like this is how we're going to win this basketball game and all that. I'm just going to be talking about guys I'm excited to see or certain things to look out for. So one of the main things I would really look out for if you're an Indiana Pacers fan is the Indiana Pacers picked up Torrey Craig. Of course, TJ Warren not being healthy, I think Torrey Craig is a very serviceable small forward / power forward. We're talking about one of the best or a versatile defensive player in this league. He does the little things out there on the court. He's a solid athlete. He's a solid shooter from the outside. So I'm interested to see how he's going to fit into that Pacers system. But right now, their projected starting lineup, it's Malcolm Brogdon, it's Jeremy Lamb, Justin Holiday, Domantas Sabonis, and Miles Turner. We know those guys are absolutely those are beasts. And then you take a look at the rookies, Chris Duarte from Oregon, who was someone I really wanted. Yes, he may be older, but he's going to come in and make an immediate impact right away. He can perform off the dribble a little bit. He's a good defensive player, and he's an absolute knockdown shooter. There is questions. Is he going to be able to get to the basket? Does he have that burst? And then you got the guy who has a high upside from Kentucky, Isaiah Jackson. The big-time question mark was his jump shot. Is he going to have a jump shot that translates to the next level? And he showed off a nice little mid-range jumper in Summer League. We know he has shown promise to defend outside on the perimeter. He's athletic. He can catch lobs. He can block shots in the inside. He does need to get stronger, but he's a physical freak of nature, so I'm really looking out for that. And just the overall chemistry of that team, because we know Jeremy Lamb's not going to be that starter. Justin Holiday's not going to be that starter. It's going to be TJ Warren when back healthy, and it's going to be Karis LeVert. And then you take a look at the New York Knicks. How is the chemistry going to look as of right now if they all end up starting? Of a Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Taj Gibson's going to be starting projectedly. And I feel like that's a perfect player to start at the center position when it comes to preseason. Again, not talking about winning here, but just really making sure that they're really all they're all in sorts out there on the court. And not everything is unorganized, if you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, Kemba Walker, good basketball player. Evan Fournier, good basketball player. But how is the chemistry going to be? And what is this brand new culture, or what is Tom Thibodeau really going to be preaching? Of course, it's going to be vanilla offenses. They're not going to be running what they usually run, in actual NBA games when they really count, of course. But what is this identity going to be of this basketball team? The offense is going to change. I don't think it's going to be a slow, grinded out team because you have more shot creators. And you have more guys that could shoot in the half-court setting. And I expect Tom Thibodeau to still be pissed off even in a preseason game. But then you got guys like Miles McBride, who's a rookie, someone that really gets up in your jersey. He could shoot the basketball. He's a difficult shot maker. This dude is an absolute bulldog. Yes, he's 6'2", he's 6'3", but he also has a 6'8" wingspan. He's extremely unique, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he could do out there on the NBA court, against actual NBA players and not just prospects, if you know what I'm saying. And then Quentin Grimes, a lot of Knicks fans, I apologize if you freaking hear the laundry. Can't do anything about that. I apologize. But then you have a guy of Quentin Grimes who's getting some comparisons to Allen Houston. I do think that's premature. If this dude was the next Allen Houston, that caliber of a player, I do think he would be picked higher in this draft. Allen Houston, yes, people called him soft because he got injured. I never personally got to watch Allen Houston in his prime before injuries and all that, with the Detroit Pistons, with the New York Knicks, of course, because I was too young at the time. But we'll see his creativity off the dribble. Did he get better when it came to his handle, really creating for himself, finding angles or figuring out angles to get to the basket. And Jericho Sims, we'll see if he gets any minutes. I expect him to not get minutes in the first game, but he'll get minutes later, like in like the third preseason game, if you know what I mean. But we'll see if quickly, like as matured as a basketball player when it comes to certain things, Obi Toppin. I'm really excited to watch this basketball game. I don't really care who wins or loses. I'm looking forward to watching the rookies. Just Obi Toppin's like footwork. Is he really working on his post game? Or his like feet wider? Is his mechanics getting better when it comes to his jump shot? Even though they did look better in the summer league. But let me know down below your thoughts. I'm absolutely pumped up for Knicks basketball. And as always, guys, have a humble day or night. Peace out, y'all.